Here is How to Indie by Jose, or Jose. I go by Jose. This is a brand new series that I came up with. The series where I talk about how I made my songs, my thought process, and hopefully you learn something. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my song Solo. Now currently this song has 4,000 streams on Spotify, so it clearly means I did something right. And I want to share this knowledge and pretty much my thought process on, the things I was thinking during making this song. Let's get straight into it. First things first is the beginning lines to the song, right before the chorus starts, where it says, I say I'm sorry, or I said I'm sorry. I don't memorize my lyrics. Yeah, my memory sucks. So bear with me. I recorded that right after I was finished with the chorus and then the second verse to the song. So that comes later on of me recording that. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to just go by order of the first verse, the chorus, the second verse, and the chorus again. Well, actually, I don't really have to talk about the chorus again, but the first verse of the song is panned to the left and to the right. I have two stems of the same vocals just to give the vocals a little oomph,
a little strength.
It won't stand out as much if you were to add two, so that's why I added two. One thing you may or may not have noticed is that a little later, when the first verse starts to play, you can hear the vocals separate. BandLab has this weird thing where it's like it kind of just does its own thing. I didn't mean it to kind of start in the middle and then pan out later in that verse, but it's just how it resulted, and I just left it, and I don't think anybody minded it, hopefully. By the way, the first verse was kind of freestyled a little bit. I did a little freestyling. I don't usually do it because I suck at freestyling, but that whole verse was mostly freestyled, and I think I did okay. I think it makes sense. Lyrics are on my on this channel, by the way, if you want to go check it out and tell me if it makes sense on it. So let's talk about the chorus. Here's where it gets juicy. I've actually had people react to it on their live stream. Once the chorus hits, I hear them say ooh, that's a banger, ooh, this is a banger. It's a great feeling, and honestly, I love it too. So let me break down what I did. I made another stem and lowered that one up because once the chorus hits and you hear the beat gets a little louder, so that's why I made a separate stem just to increase the volume. I'm pretty sure it's the same preset. And then at the bottom of the main vocals, there's two stems of the harmony that I did. It's the same lines, but I just sang it differently. I did two of them just so that I could pan one to the left and one to the right. First time you hear the chorus, stays in the middle, but once you hear it the second time, it kind of pans out. Again, that's just BandLab, but hopefully you're following me, by the way. I feel like I'm explaining this terribly. Just bear with me, because I'm not used to talking in front of a camera. Yeah. How I made the chorus is what I did the very first thing. I uploaded the beat to YouTube. BandLab, is I made two stems. How I recorded it is by the first line, and then below it I recorded the second line. After I said I used to lay back, now I got work to do, you can tell that I switched up the flow, and so the third line says I loved when I didn't have no rules. So I extended the I loved part, and you'll see why once you go a little further in the chorus where the beat kind of stops, and then that's when I say I don't reach out to no one. Ooh, the whole thing was I don't. That's when the beat stopped. That's when the flow really took off, in my opinion. I feel like that was a highlight of the chorus. That's pretty much the chorus, how I recorded that. I just went line by line. Second verse is on its own. It's just the one stem. The ad-libs are the harmony had two stems, and those stems were from the first verse. It's kind of confusing, but once you really start to make music, you understand that once you're in the flow state, anything goes, and you just end up with a song. You don't even know how you made it, you just make whatever sounds good, honestly. Then I played the chorus again, and then instead of looping the whole chorus, I remember taking the first line out. Just starts with I used to lay back, now I got work to do, instead of starting with the I'm trying to get myself right, but it's hard to do. And then towards the end of the song, that's a completely different stem. The very last line, I added this filter. It's a telephone filter that BandLab has. I feel like it just wraps up the song beautifully, and that's why I did that. Yeah, that's pretty much my the process of me making that song. I'm very proud of that song. I'm glad it got the streams it did. Hopefully it grows even more, and I'll be sure to do my other songs. I got one coming tomorrow. Today is March 5th. Tomorrow my new song releases. If you found this helpful in any way, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.